Meet the DXC2 extruder, a serious upgrade for the Creality K2 series that builds on the proven DXC technology and eliminates the weak points of the factory extruder. This is a true dual-gear direct drive setup. That means it has twice the grip and twice the reliability. If one gear were to slip, the other would still move the filament as if nothing happened. This is a huge upgrade in consistency. What that means for your prints is stable extrusion under rapid acceleration, cleaner walls, sharper details, and less random under-extrusion issues that ruin long prints. The adjustable tension system lets you dial in the perfect grip for TPU, preventing squishing or slipping so flexibles feed smoothly every time. The magnetic quick-release design makes maintenance fast and painless, giving you instant, tool-less access. It couldn't be any easier. Say goodbye to cutter issues with the DLC-coated Devil Fang cutter, built to handle abrasive filaments like carbon fiber. The gears are helical, meaning better engagement and less tooth marks. Like the cutter, they're also coated to handle abrasives. It was carefully designed to allow lots of airflow to combat heat creep and jams. There's also a neat LED for the filament sensor. If you didn't catch the pre-order, you'll need to print a drag chain riser and tool head cover out of a heat-resistant filament like ABS or ASA. Don't use PLA or PETG. You'll also need some M3 heat set inserts. Obviously, this means you'll need a soldering iron to press the inserts into the riser. And it wouldn't be a bad idea to keep a box of assorted M3 screws around. We've got a handy list of everything you need in the link in the description, including an interactive written guide with a search feature, checkboxes to track your progress step by step, and a discussion section where you can ask questions. Again, we've compiled everything you need in one handy place, and you can find the link in the description as well as the pinned comment, or just visit 3dphub.net. Now let's get into it. First, we're going to remove the factory extruder. Turn the printer off. Don't skip this step. Open the tool head front cover, press the round cap, and pull out the PTFE tube. Remove the two screws on the right side and one screw on the left side of the extruder. Remove the two screws securing the extruder motor. Gently pull the extruder forward to separate it from the motor. Press the side clips of the connectors and unplug both the filament sensor and cutter sensor. Now pull it out. Keep the three side screws from the original extruder. They'll be reused to install the DXC2. Next up, we're replacing the cable chain mount with the riser. Remove the original cable chain mount. Use a wrench to remove the three screws securing it. Lift the top cover from both sides and set it aside. Keep the three screws for later use. Remove the last link of the cable chain. Insert an H1.5 hex wrench into the slot. Pry upward to release the clip and remove the last link. Install the printed riser. Take the cable chain riser printed earlier. Insert the print head cables into the opening of the chain mount like so. Attach the riser to the print head. Secure it using the three original screws saved earlier. Route the cables through the opening and place them into the semicircular cable channel. Insert the lower tab of the last chain link into the hole on the chain mount. Insert the upper tab into the hole on the top cover. Align the protrusions on the underside of the top cover with the recesses on the mount. Secure the left side with one remaining original riser screw. Secure the right-hand side with an M3x15 self-tapping screw, and you're all done with the riser. Moving on to the good part, installing the DXC2. Take the original extruder you removed earlier. Use a wrench to unscrew the side screws and separate the front and rear covers. Remove the three screws securing the sensor PCB on the rear cover. Detach the cutter sensor and filament runout sensor. Reassemble the remaining parts of the original extruder and store them properly. Take out the DXC2 extruder and the two original sensor PCBs. Prepare three M2x4 self-tapping screws from the accessory kit if you pre-ordered, or from the assorted kit if you bought one. Carefully snap open the DXC2 extruder to separate the front cover assembly from the rear cover. Remove the motor screws from the rear cover and set them aside temporarily. Install the filament runout sensor and cutter sensor. Ensure the cutter sensor sits flush against the extruder body with no gap. Secure both sensors using the three M2x4 self-tapping screws. Plug in the cutter sensor connector. Use the motor screws set aside earlier to mount the motor onto the rear cover. Plug the filament runout sensor connector into the sensor. Align the rear cover with the extruder mounting position. Ensure the three screw holes on both sides line up. Take out the three original screws that mount the extruder. Partially tighten the three screws first, then fully tighten them once alignment is confirmed. Align the front cover assembly with the rear cover and snap them together. No visible gap should remain. Reinsert the PTFE tube, and you're all done with the hardware. Finally, let's update the config files. Turn on the printer, go to the network settings page, and write down the IP address. It's a bunch of numbers separated by dots like 192.168.31.40. Connect your computer to the same network, open a browser, and enter your IP address appended with the port number 4408 to connect to Fluid. The whole address should look something like 192.168.31.40:4408 with no spaces. Go to the Configuration tab and open up the gcode_macro.cfg file. Search for the Quit Material Retrude Material macro and change the retraction line to G0E-40F360. If it doesn't exist, just skip this step. Click Save, but don't restart yet because we need to edit one more file. Open up the box.cfg file. Locate the box section and modify TN Retrude to -20. Now click Save and restart to apply the changes. Congratulations, you're all done! One quick thing to note, it's a good idea to gently pull on the filament to check the tension. If you need to adjust it, there is a screw on the right-hand side. Let me know what your next upgrade will be in the comments. If you're not sure, check out the database on 3dphub.net for ideas. And make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more tutorials like this. Thanks for watching and enjoy your new upgrade.